The fall armyworm is an insect that can damage your maize plants or even cause you to lose your whole maize crop. Fall armyworms will go from eggs to larvae to pupa to adult moths. The larva will cause the damage to your crop. The best way to protect your maize crop is to scout early in the growth of the plants and treat fall armyworm while they are very small, while they are still easy to manage. The larger the larvae, the more difficult they are to manage and kill. The fall armyworm is very small and hard to see, but if you detect fall armyworm damage on 2 out of 10 plants, you will need to spray your entire field with biopesticide. The Fawligen biopesticide is safe to use and is proven to control fall armyworm. Fawligen treatments are a part of an integrated pest management approach that includes scouting combined with natural control methods. This integrated pest management approach is the best way to control fall armyworm. Fawligen does not harm helpful insects, such as ants and bees. In this animation, you will learn how to prepare your knapsack sprayer with Fawligen biopesticide and how to apply it to your maize field. Unlike other pesticides, Fawligen works to kill fall armyworm because it is viral biopesticide that causes the larva to become sick and die. This biopesticide only harms the fall armyworm. There are several things you will need to prepare Fawligen biopesticide. The Fawligen, a measuring device such as a syringe or measuring cup, water, protective clothing, and your knapsack sprayer. You will need 4 tanks of Fawligen solution to cover each fadan of your field. To mix Fawligen, first, put on your protective pants, boots, a long sleeve shirt, and rubber gloves. Second, fill your sprayer tank half full with water. Third, shake the Fawligen bottle well. Using a syringe or measuring cup, carefully measure 10 milliliters of Fawligen and add it to your sprayer tank. Then finish filling your sprayer with water and close the spray tank. The dosage of Fawligen is 40 milliliters per fadan. If it takes 4 tanks to cover a fadan, you will need 40 milliliters of Fawligen, 10 milliliters per tank. Clean your syringe or measuring cup after use. Do not clean around others or water sources. Mix the solution in the knapsack sprayer by stirring with the nozzle until well mixed. Bring the tank up to pressure by pumping the handle until you can no longer pump anymore. You are now ready to spray your field. Spray your field when the wind is calm. Late in the afternoon or early evening is a good time. Spray while maintaining a consistent pace and pressure. Be sure to hold the nozzle at a consistent height above the ground and spray directly into the whorl of the maize plant where the fall armyworm larvae are hiding. It is important to maintain a steady and consistent pace. Every few steps, pump the handle to keep the sprayer at full pressure. Maintain the same pace, pressure, and nozzle height throughout the walk. Once you are finished spraying your entire field, if your sprayer is not empty, continue to spray plants until your sprayer is completely empty. Wash out the tank and nozzle so that it is ready for future use. Do not wash the tank or other equipment around others or water sources. Be sure to also wash your protective clothing separate from other clothing. And lastly, wash your hands with soap and water. Once the Fawligen has been sprayed on your field, no one should enter your field until it has dried. Rescout your field after 1 week. Repeat spraying of Fawligen every week for 3 to 5 weeks if fall armyworm damage is found on an average of 2 out of every 10 plants observed during your weekly field scouting. Fawligen works when eaten by the armyworm, so be sure to spray the plant surface well with the Fawligen. Within a few days, the armyworm will die and turn to liquid. A healthy armyworm eating an infected larva or chewing on a leaf covered with the infected dead larva's liquid will also get infected and die. Remember, scout early and treat early while the fall armyworm are very small and easy to manage. The larger the larvae, the more difficult they are to manage and kill. Adopt an integrated pest management approach, which includes Fawligen biopesticide, to protect your maize crop from the fall armyworm.